mic audio. There we go. My audio is not on some weird setting. Default. That'll work. So, picking up from last time, you guys finally made it into Gristlehall. This manor on. It's not really clear if it's on the edge or inside of Field of Maidens. I'm gonna say it's kind of on the edge of the Field of Maidens. They're into the edge of the Field of Maidens. It's this big shadowy manor, and so far, you guys are exploring the first floor. There's some shadow curtains that have blocked your way as you go in. Uh, you found a few riddles on the statues outside. Was it, I am the guardian of the West. I drink the blood of fools. Oh, let's do this because I know it's been like a month since we played. You found 4 statues outside with engravings on them. Not quite riddles, but something. Inscriptions on the statues outside, referring to the guardians of the different directions. And like, I drink the blood of fools. I crush the bones of the old. I eat the hearts of joy. I seek the wisdom of the immortal. And so far, you've kind of figured out like the first curtain puts like you prick your finger, you bleed on the curtain, shadow curtain went away. Went into there, talked to some shadow librarians. They helped you guys out, gave you a bunch of information. This manor belonged to an old master. I don't remember if you found if they gave you his name or not. You went into the greenhouse, and
That was fun.
it was something. It was an experience. Fossil golems are no joke, especially when they can reach 25 feet away with a melee strike.
Duh.
Yeah. Rodolph straight up died.
I don't know what you mean. I'm up and walking around just fine.
Oh, yeah. While he was over on the other side, did get to meet someone. I gave a strong implication that he is your patron, or that they are your patron. And even ended up essentially assisting in bringing you back. The rest of the group went back and talked to the shadow librarians. They figured out like a ritual to help revive you, and yeah, you're alive again. You're still quick. We did have to change your background, but your time there, you did get to pick up the Die Hard feat. We swapped out something else, and you got Boneyard lore as a knowledge. I feel like being dead, time probably feels different. Like you were probably over there for like a couple of days at least. I don't know. Where for the group it was like a few hours. Let's see. Return to camp. Couple of days. You got to here the next day. Save. There we go. Today is now the first of.
Did we officially rest?
That's was also the other thing is, because that ritual took so long, you guys did have to essentially sit down and take a long rest.
Okay.
Or effectively
I
was
get my spells back.
yeah, what was effectively a long rest. We'll do this. There we go. Action, spell slots, all that stuff came back. It's fun. I have a button I can go, and everyone's rested. So did that. Took down the second shadow curtain and went into essentially this giant ballroom. Oh, let me. I guess I should activate it. Huh? There you go. You guys can see where you're at.
Was that the one with the dancing people?
Yeah. So getting into here, redoing the description. I guess it's this enormous ballroom. The rest of the rooms you've been in are all at like that 10-foot ceiling height, at 10 to 15-foot ceiling. In here, it is incredibly. It is just huge. This is straight up a ballroom. 35-foot ceilings. This enormous ballroom. It's the site of this pretty lively scene. You can see these four dancers kind of dressed in finery that just kind of glide and whirl across this polished wood floor. There's this big grand chandelier hanging above that's just lit with candles. Uh, there's as you kind of enter in, there's this very lively music and gavotte that fills the air. It really just skillfully, like whoever's playing it drops into a minor key really nicely. The music, as you're listening to it, it starts to morph into this almost mournful waltz, and you see the dancers kind of slow down, and the scene changes a bit. The floorboards look almost rotten with ivy kind of edging into the cracks, and looking up at that chandelier. Yes, it is still paused. Uh, uh, are shrouded in that chandelier is kind of shrouded in cobwebs, and yet that music, that melody, the dancers still keep dancing, and you can feel just this urge to kind of join them.
Dope. Um, is there some kind of check that I can do to see if this is a haunt? Since we've been burned by that before.
It is not a haunt. I will tell you this. It
Okay.
is not a haunt.
Okay.
It is more of a social encounter.
Oh, okay.
So you guys have an option. Like, you have options. You do feel that urge to kind of join in. So joining the dancers is going to be either a performance or society check. Performance or society. You can resist the urge. It's going to be more deception, diplomacy. All societies, a little bit of a different DC. So it's your choice. Joining in, it's performance of society to kind of tell, like, hey, do I know these steps, or can you kind of join in and let them take lead, kind of thing. How well can you let them lead, or just like, do you know the dance?
I'll give it a shot. I'll try
Look at me.
society, I guess, since everything else, my diplomacy and performance is untrained, so not good.
I think Rodolph is going to fake that he's deaf and can't hear any of this.
Give me deception.
Oh,
We'll hear a point that.
20 rolled back.
And this is for everyone. Oh, much
That's
There we
better.
go.
I was muted. Okay.
Oh.
What was the diplomacy to do?
Diplomacy is if you don't want to dance, it's very much like the ghosts will kind of make their way over to you, and deception is going to be more like you're a, very much feigning like either in some way like you can't hear it, or you're showing indications like no, I can't. And diplomacy is kind of persuading them that it's like, yeah, I'm not going to. You can keep going.
Okay.
Deception is
This is
lying.
important.
Diplomacy is convincing them to move.
Yeah, because Crowley's way too good for this, right?
I was gonna say, do the ghosts look poor? Or are they actually fancy ghosts?
Let me do this. I mean, they are dressed in finery. It's just how well is it managed the ages of time?
I'm just envisioning this being the ballroom scene from the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World.
So on a scale of 1
Me
to 10,
too.
a little bit, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 5. There's they're not in like you can see where like this is probably these guys have probably been dancing here for at least a century, so their fashion is fairly well out of date. Uh, it, it looks like they might have died dancing. So you can see like where the clothing is a little worn, maybe threadbare, a couple of loose threads here and there. But you can also see it's like at the time or when it was new, this stuff would have been pretty good looking. Not in today's fashion, but it's a 5.
And just to like, darling, stay in your lane. Oh shit! I clicked the.
That's a pass. That's a success.
I went the diplomacy route just because it's what I have the highest stat in. The other thing I would have done is performance though and tried to dance.
Yeah, see, and mine is society for me to say from the images, they're all women, so I'll say, "Oh, so sorry, I don't have a partner," and, you know.
That's the thing. Does it give me an image? That'd be nice
Also,
if it
because
did.
I don't like being pulled into this, I feel like it's a trap.
Oh, it's absolutely a trap. Yeah. I'm
Probably would
not even gonna lie. No,
absolutely
this is a trap.
dance if he.
Yes.
I mean,
It's a trap, clearly.
I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother trying to detect traps in this because I'm just like, I don't know. Like this has got to be something. But
If Crowley thought they were on his level, he would have danced.
Then we could have pulled you out, it's
right.
fine.
Society, yeah, I'm plus 14 to society, so I couldn't go that route. But diplomacy, I'm plus 19, so I did that.
So the ghosts, the ghostly dancers.
Oh yeah, they look like a slightly fancy peasant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's
It's
got an
like
onion. She's got an onion in that pouch on her hip because that was the style at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Eh,
it's like, oh, I'm sure your family saved up all year for that dress. Farming beets. Move
Mm-hmm.
along.
It's also she's sort of a ghostly mullet because she's human on the top and ghostly in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Okay, that's the first time I've heard someone referred to as a ghostly mullet.
Well, I mean,
I see what you mean, but
I mean, do the ghosts look poor was still a good question too. I
True.
think. I
it looks
can't
like
bring it
the
back
ghosts
up.
are trying to look less poor. Which, good
Well, you gotta
try.
give them credit.
Uh, so you kind of continue on, and this music plays for 5, 6, 10 minutes. That this waltz kind of going on, and then after about 10 minutes, there'll be a brief pause, and you like looking up towards the stage, you'll see as like there's a curtain towards that back end, and it kind of flutters a little bit, and then the instruments will all kind of reposition, and then the music will start back up.
Hmm.
And it'll have a little bit of a different rhythm. It'll go back into a little bit of an upbeat rhythm. And again, the ghosts will start up a new dance, and you'll have essentially the same options again. Performance,
You said
society.
there's a curtain at the back of the stage?
Mhm.
Does it look like the curtains that were in that main hallway that were dividing off like a shadow curtain sort of thing?
No, no, no. These are more like stage curtains.
Oh, okay.
All right. You told me I need to be sneakier. What if I sneak behind the curtain and see what's back there?
You can see like in little gaps. This curtain is it's only maybe a foot or two off that back wall. It seems like it's really much more as like a sound stop and maybe some very small storage like instruments between plays, that type of thing. And then if you don't want to dance, again, deception, diplomacy, society.
What I am gonna do is sort of walk around to see what other doorways and things there might be. Like, does there appear to be any other entrance or exit to this room?
Not really, no. I mean, you can see some windows up at like second floor level. There's no second story in here, but they're mostly to kind of like let some natural light in. You guys can also like if you don't want to, you can just flat out refuse and just not do anything. At which point it just counts as a regular failure, mechanically.
Hmm.
Meta wise, this will continue. Like there's essentially something going on here that you will have to continue to make checks about every 10 minutes
Um,
until the
if we
next thing
try
triggers.
if we try talking to them, do they talk at all?
Give me a perception check. So as you're kind of like, especially Kana, you probably your DC a little bit a little bit. Excuse me. Your DC will be a little bit lower since you're actually in dancing with them.
Oh, not with that though.
With a 23?
I'm Meh?
Do you want to sit with a 23? Do you want to re-roll it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna re-roll it.
Trying to figure out if I should re-roll mine.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So especially kind of like you're in kind of in with these ghosts. I guess that the rest of the group kind of staying back and keeping an eye on things, looking around. Like the ghosts look like they're having a really good time, like enjoying themselves. Like this is like I don't want to say a high school dance because those are always like weirdly just weird. But it has that kind of high school dance in a movie where like the real party's going and everyone's having a good time, and that's what it looks like from the rest of the group staying back. Kana, you can see up close like these even as ghosts, they look exhausted. There is like a pained look in that they're all smiling and laughing and having seemingly good time on the surface, but you can also see like it's that forced smile. It's like
Oh, because the music keeps restarting and
yeah,
they have to do it all over
yeah.
again and
It is very much like that forced, like on the verge of tears. Uh,
Can hmm,
what's the deal with the instruments?
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
hmm.
Like, are they animated? Are there ghosts playing them? Like,
There's you don't see any ghosts playing them. Let me
But
see something.
are the instruments moving though?
I
Like, are they playing by themselves? Are they just laying there?
At a glance they look to be playing themselves.
Okay.
But if you want to give me, oh, where's it at? If someone wants to give me a seek check, looking up to the stage, I'd say pretty much anyone, any of the guys that are staying back. as you're kind of looking
How the
around.
hell do I do it? Seek.
Go to your basic, or select your token. Go to basic actions macro. That should be your number 1.
Oh, ah, seek. There we go.
So Savath, you'll kind of look around. It's like, okay, they're not ghosts. They're not magically animated. What the heck is going on? Something else is up. And kind of as Rodolph is looking, you'll take note. Like, it's almost imperceptible. Like, if you weren't looking extremely hard for it, you wouldn't notice it. Every so often, behind that curtain, there'll be. It almost looks like a masquerade mask, or like a wooden mask that will kind of creep out to one edge and then it'll come back and it'll go out the other side and it'll come back. Like it's keeping an eye on things. If you had to guess, there's some type of entity controlling these instruments or maneuvering these instruments all together and keeping all of this going on.
So back to my earlier question: should I sneaky beaky around behind there and see what's going on?
Like I said, there's not really enough room back there. It only goes back like maybe a foot or two.
I mean,
Where is that mask
thing's
popping out again?
obviously
Back here.
Back there?
Oh.
Okay.
So if there's enough room for the mask. I mean, there's probably enough room for me. I'm tiny, but yeah.
Small. You're not tiny.
SMOL.
Hamster is small, or hamster is tiny.
Yeah. I could also try dispel magic on it. Like assuming that it's a magical either being or construct or
Yeah.
some such.
Rodolph's. I'm going to give Rodolph the first chance to do something since he's the one that first
Okay.
spotted it.
Okay.
I've got a high disable device check too, if it comes down to that. But
And that mask, you'll spot it at generally up around like 6 or 7 feet, but it's not consistently at that same height. It'll float around between, like, every once in a while you'll see it'll kind of pop out at like 3 feet off the ground. Another time it'll pop up and it'll be 15 or 20 feet up.
Okay. So that would suggest either magical construct or manifestation of a ghost, not something that is being worn by a strictly physical entity.
Yeah.
Or at least not something with like a physical body as you would consider it.
Yeah. Rodolph is going to. He is pretending to be deaf. Let's see. He is going to maneuver between Crowley, Savath, and Kana. And as he's going, he is just going to like tug on the hem of their jacket. And once they're looking at him, he is going to tilt his head towards the back of the stage where he's seeing this mask float through. And after he alerts Kana, he is going to. Yeah, do I have this prepared? I do. I think he's going to try to banish the mask when he sees it pop out next.
Ooh.
Let me just double check that I actually satisfy the conditions for this.
Oh, banishment? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try to banish this.
Can I aid?
Um
Not that I know banishment, but, like, I don't know, provide spell backup. I don't know.
What I will do is I am using that extra action to give it a penalty to the save.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
You said you were targeting the mask.
Yes.
Somebody stop me.
Hmm.
That doesn't look like a mask.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It's a good thing
hi.
what stays in prison in masks.
Hmm.
I never stops.
That is a regular failure. The target is banished. But it's not on its home plane. This cloud of song and sound has been caught by the wind, carried on across the air, while the melody on the wind. It is by nature a destructive elemental force. Hmm. It's an air elemental,
Oh.
but like this is basically its home, its lair. I don't know. I don't know how to rule that.
The thing I figure is unless like it had to have come from somewhere that wasn't here. I would imagine.
mm, that's the problem with where you're at. Is this place is so suffused with magic.
Yeah, but like it wasn't always like that, is my thinking.
Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm.
Like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's just
Oh
yeah, that
wait,
was my rationale there.
what level are you guys? You guys are level 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that good. Because that has the incapacitation trait. Melody on the Wind is also level 10, so that doesn't kick in. Okay. 5. Okay. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Um, so looking at the various air elementals,
Hmm.
there is some reference to the plane of air.
Hmm.
So I guess it depends what level creature this is, because the lower level ones don't mention that, but
Hmm. What does the what does this say? Because this is one of those like, well, shit. What do I do now? What's its source? It's from the bestiary too. Dang it.
yeah, they all, not all of them, but most of them do seem to say something about the plane of air.
Mm-hmm. And the way this thing's described is it's not necessarily like air elementals are typically from the plane of air, because duh. We're gonna do this. I'll do this as a compromise. Nope, not that. He's gonna be stunned 1. But also you know what we'll do, because stunned is just loses a turn. He's gonna be stunned 1, and then every round he'll gain 1 action back, so he'll go stunned. I guess that would be just slowed 3, wouldn't it? Next round he'll be slowed 2, slowed 1, slowed 0. You essentially get a free round to beat the snot out of him. And his mask is gone, which will say does that.
Say does what? Nothing's changed on my side.
It makes him weak.
Oh.
Cool. Okay, so initiative.
Go ahead and give me initiative. Oh, that's better. Like, all I saw was Kana roll, and the threat changed from
Oh, for fuck's sake.
whatever it was. It
The-
just
the
changed
one
from, like,
ti-
moderate to extreme. Like, no!
The one time today I will do that. God damn it.
It's how it works, yeah.
It's a winner.
Let's see what they get. Boop, 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 boop.
I know.
So we are all over the place. All right, we're gonna start the encounter.
Mm.
Savath, you are up first.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. These ghosts behind you that were dancing have all stopped what they were doing and looked to the group, and almost like they kind of open their mouths to scream, but like nothing comes out.
Joking. Wow. What a piece of crying now. Time's up over plow. Let's see. What do I got that I can do here? Actions. So trying to think if that would be worthwhile to do here for this, or if I should just go for it. Yeah, why not? We'll try it. I'm gonna go invisible. Is it working? Invisible for 1 minute. Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do that.
Tweet. You're invisible.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sneaky. Let's see, ship after big dude or one of the ghosts. You know what? I'm gonna move behind this one. And then give me back my attack macros. And we are going to go for
Action 3.
yes. I have one action left to attack, right?
Yeah, you got 1 action left.
Okay. We're going to go for that. Oh shit! I forgot to target somebody. Hold on.
I got it. You're going after that ghost, right?
I got it. I just did it. Here. Roll
29
again.
will hit.
Hooray! Regular or crit?
Regular.
All right, I'll take it.
You rolled with your rapier, not with your.
He attacked with his rapier.
Is
I attacked with the rapier because of the ghost touch.
Yep. Yeah. So ghost touch.
you're
the
attacking this
ghost.
thing, not.
Yeah.
I thought you were attacking the elemental. I was like, how can you be hitting the elemental?
You don't
Oh.
get to make a
Oh,
second.
of course I
save.
roll.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I was
Oh, that's
I was
okay.
clicking on it to try and open up its thing, and of course I roll another d20 when it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do. Don't you have? Let me see. You've got a thing. Let me check. Because you have debilitating strike, but they have to be off guard. But you have surprise attack. First round of combat. Oh, you didn't roll a deception or stealth for initiative, so okay,
Oh, do I
Uh,
have to roll stealth though if I go invisible?
Because you did invisible as Oh no, wait, that's right.
And I'm still invisible. And attacking doesn't cause me to become visible.
Let me see. Perception check against your stealth DC. Become hidden. 6 against you. If you become invisible, smoke target see you. Become observed. It gets weird. Undetected everyone. Creatures can see if they see. I'll give it to you. Sure. You have let me see here. Let me do this. No, I don't want to copy. Off guard. And if I strike again. So on your actions tab, you have a thing towards the top for debilitation. You can pick one of those 4. Enfeebled, off guard, precision damage, speed penalty. Those
Oh,
come in because you have debilitating strike. They can take a -10 to their speed. They become enfeebled 1. They're immune to precision damage, so that won't do you any good.
I don't
And
remember what enfeebled does.
it's like a -1 to their strength.
Okay.
Their strength mod goes down 1.
So for
And
this sake, I'll stick with off guard.
okay. Yeah, they'll basically become off guard until I think the start of their turn. That sounds right.
What does opportune riposte do?
That is a reactive strike. So, like, if they, I think, critically miss you on a melee strike, you can strike back.
Uh,
You can stab them.
gotcha.
That is under your feats. It is an archetype feat, I think. Opportune.
Cool.
Let me see. I think so. Yeah, swashbuckler's riposte. That's what that is.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, every turn,
Yep.
if you maneuver so you're flanking, you can apply that
Uh,
debilitation basically every time.
oh, okay. Cool. Then I will have to do that before my next one.
Mhm.
So, but yeah. So then, do I just do the 11 damage, or do I do the second damage that you rolled?
The second one was just so I could see what there was. You did deal.
Oh.
You dealt your 11. They only took 10. They're ghosts. They're immune to precision damage.
All right. Well, at least I have the ghost touch to be able to actually hit the
Mhm.
ghost.
Yes.
So, cool. All right, that ends my turn.
And yes, they are
That's all 3
indeed
of my actions.
ghosts. Ghosty goose. Kana, you're up next.
I have a question. Can I divide up my actions with my companion? Like, use one action to tell the companion to do its thing, let it do its thing, and then do my other 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll say, Archimedes, do your thing, and he is going to, for the first time, use his new uh, benefit or his new special ability, which is Unnerving Screech. Uh, he's going to, even though, well, I guess he's an owl. Owls sort of, they can screech. Anyway, the elemental needs to make a fortitude save or be frightened and deafened.
Let's see. And that's an ability, not a spell. Okay.
Correct. And that was a scary question you just asked.
They need to make a fortitude save. Let's see.
Yep.
I'm just seeing damn owls.
I'm guessing that's a pass.
Animal companion, your class DC is a 27.
Okay. Well,
When it default, I just go to.
oh, but
animal
it's
companion.
not. Oh, okay,
It's
but
a regular failure.
it's not a crit success.
Correct.
So he's deafened and frightened for 1 round.
Mhm.
Oh, he's frightened 1 and deafened for 1 round. And
Oh
then,
wait, that has the auditory trait. Let me open up the bestiary.
oh, he can't be frightened?
He's immune to auditory.
Ah,
Just flat
bugger.
out. Just
Um,
I think. Let me see.
uh,
No, I'll say
oh,
he
you know
can.
what?
I'm gonna say he can't. He can be frightened, but he can't be deafened because he
Okay.
is sound.
Um, let's see. It just says an enemy, not all enemies. So I guess I have to choose an enemy, right? Because these 2
Yeah.
ghosts, the 2 front ghosts are within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
but
do they also have to roll?
an enemy. It's singular.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then
I think he had immunity.
then Archimedes is gonna flap, 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 flap. Actually, I'll do it this way. So that wait, why is it making it red?
Because it's looking at his ground speed, not his fly speed.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know his fly speed. His fly
yes.
speed is 50.
Yes. So that was 35 if I measured correctly. So he'll sit there and then I will
So action 1 gave Archimedes instructions. Actions 2 and 3.
2 and 3 will be I'm going to cast Void Warp
Mhm.
and we'll see what that whole question about magic whatever was about. So, do. Another fort save.
Regular failure.
Ah, fail, yay. So in theory, 14 damage and oh no, they're not crit failure. Okay. And it's void damage if that makes a difference.
Takes 14.
Yay.
Does it do anything else? I don't think it does. On a crit failure, they're enfeebled. He did not crit fail.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that seems extremely unlikely, but hey,
But
any
yeah,
chance to take enfeebled is a good one.
true.
And that is my turn.
All right. We are slowed. We'll bump them down to slowed 3. Rode off. They are also no longer frightened.
So all of these ghosts, just as a reminder, look hostile to us in this moment, correct?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, see, Kenna will say to Rodolph, I think if we take out the big guy, they'll just go away because they looked so tired. But, and then she'll shrug. Like, I truly don't know if taking care of him will just cause them to back off, but
Yeah.
they're dangerous
Might
nevertheless.
it might entice them to make us their king.
Hmm. And this elemental up ahead of us, that's just straight elemental. There's no hint of undead aspect to it.
Uh,
As far as I can discern anyway.
yeah, you saw the mask. The mask is now poof wherever it got banished to. Shadows, maybe? I don't know.
Gotcha.
But otherwise, yeah, this looks to be some type of elemental. reasonably,
Okay.
without making a recon knowledge, it seems to be some type of air elemental.
Right on. I am not well equipped for this fight.
Well, you did just die.
Yeah, I did.
But he got
Okay.
better.
He did.
So what I will do, because what is resource management, is I will use another 5th rank spell to cast Stagnate Time
Okay.
on the ghosts behind us. It is a 20-foot burst. I should be able to get the back 3. Let's place that. Oh, I can get all 4. Sweet. So that's what we'll do. And that necessitates a DC 29 will save from each of them. Even if they... I was looking at the wrong effects. So we want failures for sure here.
We are all over the place on that.
Oh, beautiful. So those who critically fail are slowed 2 for their next turn, and the last one is just slowed 1. And this is a ongoing effect for a minute. Just don't go in there, or else you will also be subject to that effect.
And that
So
was, what was that like?
stagnate
here?
time, 20-foot burst. Yes.
Okay. Because bursts come from an intersection of the grades. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Stay out of that area.
Yep.
Oh, exhaust.
I like to think it's discernible by kind of like a heat shimmer effect. There's the air is just wavy in there. Everything's moving a little slower. I
I
think
like that 2
for
of the
my
crit
last...
fails were like the same die, and it's just like by 1.
Yeah. For my last action, I think I will move by the door. Just so that I do not have to give my back to something. And that's all for Rudolph.
That brings up Tired Ghost. Slowed 2. Action 1. What's his move speed? Let's see. Oh, fly. God, if it has 0 speed and it has a fly speed, just give me the fly speed.
Nah. It has no feet, this ghostly mullet.
And that's its whole turn. Growly. Dylan.
I was muted. All right. So. Oh yeah, the rage reaction of starting the combat.
Oh, yeah.
Pub-
Yeah.
Forgot to click that. But I guess first reaction, I'ma just hop up here
Okay.
and I'm gonna do my thing and just headbutt the shit out of this. I feel like grabbing it might be hard, so I'm just going to headbutt it.
I didn't know you were a female Irish boxer.
Nah.
Vindictive melody on the wind. Okay. Shit.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fair
wow.
amount of
Nice.
damage, yeah.
10 and 11.
It takes 32. It is immune to bleed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nerd.
Womp.
Wah, wah.
Action 3, strike 2, miss.
All right, and that's me. Simple turn.
Alright. Hungry Ghost, or Curious Hungry Ghost, is slowed 1. How smart are they? They got a decent intelligence. Okay. By decent, I mean pretty good intelligence. Savath is invisible and stabbed the shit out of her.
Oh.
Rodolph just cast a spell that slowed everyone down. She can't see
There we go.
Savath anyway.
You told me to be sneakier.
Yeah. Action 1, lost. Action 2, move. Action 3. Oh, it's a good thing she doesn't have a full 3 actions. Whew. Strike. Oh, just hit.
Oh.
So she's gonna bring this hand out and try to like just grab onto Rodolph, and you're gonna feel like it's like a soul burn. Like it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is very much like it is a cold down to your bones.
Ow.
Brings up Exhausted
Um,
Ghost. Slowed 2. Right on up to Kana. And that's all I can do. Suspicious Ghost.
Does it just randomly pick like an adjective to add to the front of them
Yes.
to differentiate them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why there were 2 Exhausted Ghosts. I had to change one of them, just tired.
I had to ask.
Yeah, it just gives a random adjective. I had it do that so I could tell them apart. I can either have it give a number or an adjective. I'm like, let's give an adjective. Sometimes it gets to be fun. Like, they've been dancing for centuries. They'd probably be exhausted and tired.
Okay.
Saveth, it is your turn.
All
you're still
right.
invisible.
Um,
How long does that last?
I am still invisible because we haven't gone. It's 2 minutes, I believe.
I think it's longer than that.
So- I can double check.
It's
Hold
10
on.
minutes. Rank 2
Oh, it is.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I read
will
it as
say,
being a rank 1.
You have moved, at least from that one, you've moved up from entirely undetected to whatever is above it. Like, because there's different levels of hidden.
It knows something is there.
Yeah, it knows. So basically, what it does is like if they go to make a strike against you, there's a flat check. If it's, I think if they don't, or if you're completely undetected, it's like a DC 15. If you're detected but they don't know exactly where, it's like a DC 11, and then it steps down from there. So like right now you're at like an 11 because like you ran up and you stabbed a ghost, so they know you're there, but not there.
Yeah. Well, and and so the one that I stabbed, that's this one over here, right? It ran away.
No,
Yeah.
this one. Sorry, Curious. Yeah.
Okay. So then the one that's right by me, between me and Kana, doesn't know I'm there, and with Kana where Kana is, that should give me that's flanking, right?
Nope. You got to move over 1.
Okay. Boop.
Action 1, move over. Action 2, they are flanked.
All right, we're in T.
Now you can pick what you want for debilitation. Yeah.
We're gonna do off guard, and I am going to Bon Mott.
Insult him? Sure.
The wind is calling you ugly.
You dance terribly. You got 2 left feet.
There it goes. Why is it not letting me roll?
Cause you hit the thingy and not the ability.
Oh, right, I got to do it the other way. That's right. My bad.
You should have a button on your macro bar.
I do.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There we go.
I tried to make it easy for you. You succeeded.
All right. And so I guess now it's
target. No, that means. Wait. Success. You gain panache. Got it.
Huh?
Target is distracted. Takes some. Okay. Burp. There you go. Regular success.
all right. And I'm going to go for a strike.
Action 3.
Man,
Stab.
that was so close.
That is a hit.
Cool. And let's give me what damage is. 26. And I think that's all 3 of my actions.
They take 11. They're immune to precision.
Damn it.
So unfortunately, that means while you do get bonuses from debilitation, you don't get your sneak attack damage. It just doesn't.
Okay. Well, at least it's off guard now. So
Yeah.
if somebody else
So
goes
now,
after it,
if somebody else comes in from the side, they're still off guard. Kana, you don't have to stand directly in front of it now.
Okay. So thing 1 is to tell Archimedes to do his thing.
Mhm.
Which is what else can he do? He can
He's got the other thing, like hairy opponent or something like that. He's got a secondary action he can do.
can he make the support benefit is he flaps and then it says when you damage a creature in the no, he can't damage it and then okay, so I'll just whoops, I forgot to target, sorry. That's a 25 against the vindictive whatever.
That will miss.
Bummer. Well, he doesn't have much choice, so he'll do it again. Oh, I can't target for some reason. Sorry.
I think you've got it targeted. Press T.
I tried.
That's
I think that I think I'm going to use a hero point on.
Okay.
Hello. Okay. Something has happened, and I don't. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Wrong token thing selected. There we go.
If not,
Can I not re-roll attack rolls?
Yep. I got it.
Because it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. It's underneath.
I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, every now and then it just decides like I'm gonna drop it down. I don't understand why it does that.
Okay,
A 31 will
so
hit.
damage.
Take 16.
So 16 points of damage. And then for my turn, I'm going to cast Spiritual Armament at 3rd level. And I'm going to put it, for right now, I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to attack the vindictive thing again. So
Go for it. Make an attack.
Bleh,
It's a
but not with
miss.
that.
Yep.
So, okay, well, that is my turn, but uh why didn't it
Wait.
ask me to put down the thing?
Because spiritual armament does not give flanking or any type of other mechanical benefit, so it just says, just don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I'll try to remember that that's where it is.
Oh, I hate to do this. Archimedes' second hit would not
Sit
have,
down.
his second strike would not have hit.
Oh, because of map?
Map. Yep.
Oh
31
well,
minus 5 makes it
26.
26.
26 just misses.
Oh well, okay. Well, give him back his
Undo that
16 hit
damage.
points then.
There we go. At least it wasn't like a crazy crit or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got that. You got that. I got extempore on you. Okay. Melody of the Wind has one action it can do something with.
Oh dear.
Target.
I don't like that.
Mesmerizing Melody. One action. Melody on the wind sings a sonorous chorus. Sonorous chorus. Any creature within
Sonorous, I
yeah,
think.
any creature within a
Hmm.
30-foot emanation must attempt a will save to resist becoming fascinated by the melody on the wind. If you succeed, you're temporarily immune for 1 hour. Or for 24 hours.
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll it on the right thing. Oh dear.
There
Poor
should be a little
Archimedes.
thingy in the chat there. You can just hit it.
Yeah.
Kana, you've got a 30.
Yeah, poor Archimedes. Nat 1.
Yeah.
He's just bobbing along.
I'm going to roll it in here, and then I'm just going to give you the credit because you got a 30. That is a regular success.
Wait, it says I can reroll the save check.
Hmm?
Is that just a default action, or is Hamster actually able to reroll that save?
I think that's just built into the macro.
Okay.
Like I guess if you wanted to use a hero point or something, you could. Crowley and Savath, can I get will saves? You can in chat. There should be a little thing next to your name. You could just hit that.
I feel like I had to re-roll that.
It's up to you.
Can re-roll. There we go.
Yeah, you just roll over it. Can reroll.
Re-roll using hero point. Oh,
Oh, it's worse.
mine was slightly better.
I don't think any of you have. Kana's got resolute faith, so a regular success becomes a crit success.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yep.
God, the only person that came within 10 of Kana was the hamster.
So, crit success, creature is unaffected. Regular success, you're immune to the ability for 24 hours, but you are fascinated for 1 round. Regular failure, you're fascinated for 1d4 rounds. So let's see. What's fascinated do anyway? Fascinated is one of those, like, it kind of sucks.
Everything's concealed to you, but the thing you're fascinated by, I think,
You're
or it might just be everything.
You're compelled to focus your attention on something distracting you from whatever else is going on around you. You take a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks. You can't use concentrate actions unless they or their intended consequences are related to the subject of fascination. You might be able to seek or recall knowledge about the subject, but you couldn't cast a spell targeting a different creature. Condition ends if a creature uses hostile actions against you or an ally.
Oh, what am I thinking about?
There's another one I know. I know what you're talking about. But that means God grief. Hold on.
Oh, dazzled.
Yeah,
Never mind.
not that one. But that means basically everyone is fascinated by this thing,
Except me.
except Kana.
Including the ghosts, which is
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
Hamster's just sitting there batting at the air, eyes just big as it'll go.
There is one ghost that's not, or two ghosts rather. They were out of range.
As is Rodolph.
Oh, Rodolph was too, huh? Yeah.
Cool. I wasn't going to concentrate or target anything else anyway.
Grief.
So I guess it's just a taunt
It
for me.
basically is. Yeah, fascinated is essentially a taunt.
Oh, I think you fascinated me instead of this ghost.
Is
I dropped it, but I had
Oh.
fascinate, and this one doesn't.
We'll fix that. There we go. Fixed it. Now I gotta go through and add 3 to everyone. Okay. But that's the end of its round, and it drops to slowed 1. It's gonna be fascinated for
Actually,
3 rounds.
this worked out extremely well for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. You and Rodolph are not fascinated at all. 2 of the ghosts are, and 2 of them are not.
It's only the
There's
people.
2 fewer people to attack us.
Mm-hmm. Basically, they'll take like a -2 to anything they try. Like they're so focused on this melody of the wind. Like I would imagine like those 2 ghosts start to like go back into like a waltz dance. But Rodolph, it is your turn.
Here, go dance off.
First thing that happens is Rodolph is going to blink from view as he casts time jump,
Okay.
and then he will instant transmission to the other side of the room.
Are you dropping
Nice.
sustained on stagnant time? I'm guessing.
That's not a sustain.
Is it?
It's just a thing that lasts for a minute.
I thought it was sustained. Oh, okay. Time jump. Whoop. Okay.
So pops up there, and what he's going to do is he is going to cast gravitational pull on, which are you, suspicious hungry ghost, to try and pull it back into the mire. So
So is that like difficult terrain as soon as you cross into it?
it's
You
not
get
difficult
the
terrain, but once you begin your turn there, you have to make the save or be slowed.
ah.
1, 2, or 3 actions. Or I guess 1 or 2 actions.
10 feet will get the job done, so I'll just use a single action there.
So you're going after 1 creature?
Yes.
Regular failure.
Beautiful. So it gets pulled into this space here.
Suspicious. Oh, into which one? Here.
This one here, yes.
That's. One, two, yeah, fine. Okay.
And for my third action, what makes sense here? I'll cast guidance on Kana. Give her that +1 to attack rolls.
Thank you.
Wait, nope. Target
Kana.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the turn.
+1 guidance for the next round. One attack roll,
Excellent.
perception check, saving throw, skill check. Basically any d20.
So that
Oh,
counts
cool.
for spell attacks too, right?
For your spell attacks, yes.
Okay.
Move speed, 25. Okay. Is it just slowed as long as they're in there?
If they fail to save, they are slowed for that turn.
Oh, okay. So the slowed's gone. Got it.
Yes.
One. What can it do to help? Oh no, this one's not fascinated. Never mind. I take that back. He doesn't go up there. Clear move history. There we go. It will go up after Crowley. Action 1, runs up to Crowley. Action 2, feed on the living. Hungry ghost touches a creature within reach. Oh, you're not a living creature. You're undead. But you're also living? Let me look. This is one of those things where it gets weird. Like, I don't understand.
I think I'm undead instead of humanoid. So I don't know.
Immunity to death effects. You're humanoid and you're undead. So it's gonna reach out to try to use feed the living on you. And it's not gonna work. It's not gonna do anything to you. Because you're undead. You're not living.
I just look good for my death.
That's weird. If the ghost is their living, if the target is a living creature, it takes damage from the ghost's ghostly touch with a Fortitude save. If the ghost is in their living visage, they all are. They can disguise. They're gonna figure this out because they're in a combat. Creature can be affected only by one delayed feat living at a time. Blah blah. Crowley's undead, so he's immune to this. Crowley, it's your turn. You're fascinated.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna screech at it with Wait, am I still targeting? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to demoralize. Boo. Aha.
It's frightened again.
Nice.
All right, and now I'm gonna headbutt it twice.
Okay, go for it. That'll hit.
Yeah. Yeah, good roll again.
It takes 29, and it is immune to bleed.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Nope, not with that.
Yay. I'm not trying to grab a weird wind sound dragon fort cloud. Okay, two things: headbutting, wrestling, and a third thing: talking shit.
Brings up
That'll be my
Curious
turn.
Hungry Ghost. Curious Hungry Ghost is also not fascinated. Hamster's not doing anything. But also, I don't know. This is the one that got stabbed. That's right. Action 1, we're gonna seek. Where is this little invisible fucker?
Hmm.
Let me see. Not with that. So she can't find you. Still.
Ray.
Action 2, fine. Can't find you. We'll go here. And try to touch Crowley. Ooh, that's a hit. This is a
That's
regular
a bad
touch.
touch.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad touch. For 7 spirit.
Oh no, my temp HP. That was slightly more than half of it.
Exhausted Ghost. Savath hasn't done anything to her yet.
God, looking at our HP in the tracker, in the combat
Yeah.
tracker is just so sad. It's like 130, 128, 166,
50,
85.
60. Yeah, way down there. Well, you're already right in front of her. She's going to try to feed on the living.
Am I living though, really?
You do not have the undead trait. You are returned.
Your best life.
Yes. You need a fortitude save, please.
Yeah, bite me.
37.
Just try.
That is a crit success.
I may be living, but I don't taste very good.
Crit success. The target's life energy overpowers the ghost. The
Oh.
ghost takes 5 vitality damage and the target is unaffected.
Nice.
I don't quite
Yeah,
understand
there's
how
just
that
like
works,
a
but okay.
flash of holy energy or unholy energy, I guess.
Yeah. It doesn't like that, so it's just gonna try to regular touch you. That's a
Ouch.
hit. Barely, but it's a hit. For 12.
All life got
Fine.
shoved back into you, overcharged.
Wait, why is it void? That's supposed to be spirit.
Yeah, it's weird to hit me for spirit.
Yeah. Different token sheet. There we go. 9.
Cool.
Check the other ones now.
Fine. Fine. Be like that.
I know what it was. Okay. So they all dealt void damage initially at like I think 2d6. Like, let me drop it down a die, switch it to spirit so it doesn't completely wreck you, but also still has implications. Suspicious. Suspicious. And it's got to make a save. What is it? Let me look. Stagnate time. Has to make a will save. 33 is regular success. Unaffected.
Bummer.
Because it started its turn there. We're going after the little SOB who's jumping around the place, teleporting, making everyone slow down. Action 1, run all the way over there. Action 2, feed on the living. Nick, are you back?
I guess not.
I'm gonna say no. Fortitude save. I don't want to use his hero points for him.
I will.
But he also rolled a 2. Got a 20 out of it, but rolled a 2. I'm guessing he'll reroll. Reroll, use hero point. Ow! Damn it. I'll give him back the hero point since I used it. But also it's a crit fail. Crit fail. Target takes double damage, is enfeebled 2 for 1 minute. Ghost regains hit points equal to the damage dealt. It already has full hit points.
Nah.
Let's see. Hunger Ghost touches a creature within reach. So it's not a ghost touch or ghostly touch, but it uses the ghostly touch damage. Roll left takes damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And he is enfeebled 2 for 1 minute. Ugh. So
Oh dear.
All right.
How? Just
So
how?
how what?
Rodolph has. Oh, because he was at like a 0 or a +1. Okay. Never mind. Okay. He's got a -1 strength right now. So that brings up to, I think, a -3 strength.
Oh dear.
I think.
It was effectively at like 4 strength in D&D fucking
Yeah,
numbers.
he's got a minus. Yeah, it's just. That is a hit against the exhausted ghost. Deal some damage. Takes 17.
All right.
That was against exhausted
and
ghost. Okay.
did that take my finisher as well?
Did
Oh,
you
wait, no, it's
select finisher?
I had it checked.
Oh, you did. Okay. Uh, sneak attack, precise strike. I think your finisher is precision damage.
Oh, yeah, it would make sense. Okay.
So I
Uh,
will undo that. I'll let you keep your panache since it's not taking precision
okay.
damage anyway.
Perfect.
You can use your precise strike on the vindictive melody, but not on the ghosts. I'll give you that much.
The vindictive melody. Oh, the
Yeah,
actual
melody
thing.
on the
Yeah.
wind. Yeah, you don't know if that's immune to it or not yet, but
Yeah.
also
Well,
because
I'm just gonna.
your panache does give you a bunch of other bonuses like move and all that stuff.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this then for my second action. Oof.
Not with that, you're not.
We're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay.
Why not?
Way
That's
better.
better.
That's a critical hit.
All right. That's what I did.
46 becomes
7.
41. And they're
Hey, and I
disappointed.
killed it.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Check something. Okay. First ghost is dead.
Cool. And that gives me, and so that was my second action. So I have one more action. So I'm gonna move. It's not letting me. Okay, that's
Make
fun.
sure you have
Uh,
token controls and everything selected.
Yeah, I do.
Where are you
Alright,
moving to?
hold on.
You can try reloading the page too. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm gonna do
sometimes-
that. Come on. You could do it. What's the I can't tell what this thing is to the right of the melody of the wind.
Archimedes?
Oh, that's Archimedes. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
skeletal owl.
Yeah, that's her pet.
Okay. It's still not letting me move. Um if I go on the opposite side by Archimedes there, since Crowley's on the other side, does that give me flanking?
So, like, up here?
Yeah, or like right here even, like down below. Yeah, that'd be perfect right up above Archimedes. I'll take that. I don't know why this won't let me move.
The only thing I can think of is make sure your left side, your little buttons on the left are set to token controls and the little, like, 4-point square.
Yep. Yeah, I've got token controls and select token set.
Otherwise, I'm out
I
of
don't know.
ideas. Oh.
Yeah, well, you got me moved. That's fine. And that's my last action for that turn.
Hmm. Which ghost was that? Exhausted? I hate this. I hate being the rules follower sometimes. You're fascinated still until the end of your turn.
Oh, is that why I couldn't move?
Probably.
Okay.
It
Well.
also means you could not have attacked that exhausted ghost.
Oh, damn it.
I thought you could, but at a penalty.
You can't perceive. Compelled to focus your attention, distracting you from whatever else is going on around you. You take a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks.
Well, yeah, because then how could the two ghosts who were fascinated?
There were 2 ghosts that are and 2 ghosts that aren't.
Right,
Oh,
but
that's
the
right.
2 that
But the
are, like,
other
one of
one,
the ones that are
yeah,
went after Rodolph.
that's right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Look, let's just not do it again
Yeah,
because there's a
pretty
lot
much.
to undo if we're gonna fix that. If we're gonna try and
Yeah.
make me go redo that, like
Exactly.
I
Next
I need a
time
hero
comes
point back.
around.
I need some other stuff. Like,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
cool.
But that also means
And
at
that
the
ends
end
my
of your
turn.
round, you're no longer fascinated. Fascinated is one of those ones that's hard to keep track of. Oh, because I also didn't have the encounter tracker set to you. There we go. Got it.
Ah,
Okay, let's see if no, that doesn't. Okay. I just have to find my old, uh uh oh, here it is. Um, so another, uh, spiritual armament attack. 27?
That is hit because it is frightened.
Because it is frightened.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
That made it an
Uh,
exact hit because of frightened. Roll some damage. You have to do it from your spellcasting tab.
Okay.
It takes 9 points of
Not a
spirit
lot, but
damage.
there you go.
Nibble.
Then um I hate having one action point. Can I cast shield on someone else?
I don't think so.
No,
No,
it's only
there's a special
okay.
spell for that, but you can cast that on yourself. You can also recall
Okay.
knowledge.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna recall knowledge on the melody on the wind.
Arcana in
So
nature or a lore skill. Or just
there
go
you
to hit
go.
the recall knowledge thing and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Combat.
And I would like
Melody on
to
the
know
wind.
any weaknesses.
Melody on the Wind is an air elemental. It's obviously huge. Normally it's level 10. This one's weakened. It's level 9. That's the extent of what you get.
Okay.
Regular failure.
Okay. That's fine. And then Archimedes will bite.
Chunk, chunk.
sip, sip. Dish combo mumbo.
Wait, what did you do? You did
Nah,
one spell.
no. And then once with map. Oh, love that flanked.
Flanked and off guard.
And
That will hit.
my bird does a lot more damage than I do.
Yeah, the second one hit because it was flanked and off guard.
Flank
Nice.
goes off guard.
Every point matters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that is my turn.
That brings up Melody on the Wind. It's got 2 actions this round. Let's see. Crowley's done a bunch of damage to it so far.
What's up?
We're going to use Melee Strike, Wind Gust.
Okay,
Hit
wind gust.
because of off guard. There goes the rest of your temp. And does it want to push you? You know what? It's going to push you. It's going to use shove.
Okay.
It's going to try to shove you. Where's shove? No, it won't. Never mind. I just looked. On the old rules, it would shove you. On the new rules, it still has to make a check. It's not going to. It's going to punch you again. Or buffet you with wind instruments.
Exactly again.
Yeah. Oof. That one hurt a little bit more. And that's the end of its turn.
Okay.
Next round, it will have all 3 turns.
If it makes it to next round.
This is true. If. Rodolph, perfect timing. It's your turn. You're fascinated.
I'm fascinated.
Yes.
Yay!
By the mesmerizing melody? Oh, no, you're not. No. No, never mind. You're enfeebled too. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
The hungry ghost came over and like drained your life force and sucked
My
your
vaunted
strength.
and prodigious strength. Whatever will I
Yes,
do?
Yes. You're basically now rocking a -3 strength.
Um, let's see.
God, what's that do to your bulk?
Can I discern the level of the hungry ghost?
Give me recall knowledge.
Okay.
Occultism, religion.
Oh, but that's an action, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did
Then we'll
one
just see if
on
this works. Subjugate undead on the suspicious hungry ghost.
Okay.
It would help if I was on the right window. So if this does match your criteria, it's got to make a will save. Fuck all the way off.
It is undead. You know that. And yeah, it does match the
I hate
criteria.
those non-undead ghosts.
Yeah, they do exist. Weirdly, they do exist. These are level 6 ghosts. They just match.
Okay. Yeah, I lie down, close my eyes, and end my turn.
So yeah, you try to subjugate this thing. You can just feel like the music still kind of playing in the background from like the melody of the wind doing its thing, and it's more. It's still fascinated, so it's very much focused on the the melody of the wind. It's almost like batting you away. Go away, go away. Tired hungry ghost. It's Crowley. Smacker. Oh, that's a hit. Yay. Yay. What? And smack 1. We'll say. Can it trip? It can't trip. Can it grapple? It can't grapple. It's a ghost. It can't do any of this stuff. None of these things are any good for it. I'm just gonna keep smacking. Ha-pa! Just hits with the second one. And I don't know, moves over here. Sure. Crowley. What would you like to do? Are you back?
Yes, I am. This is gonna seem wild.
Smack, smack, smack.
Oh
I
shit!
protect the darkness.
Nice.
Critical hit. Hard 20.
I'll watch it get 1s and 2s.
Eh,
9,
not bad.
6 and 6. Okay,
46 damage.
could have been worse.
This wind is not looking too good.
All right, I'm gonna do this. That's not as good. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
Hit
Yo!
because off guard.
2 and a 3.
It's gonna take
Oh hey!
3 damage, and you're as right about that time that that mask is starting to phase back in from wherever it was banished to. It's also going to drop to the ground. Clink, 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 clink.
Nice. And just side note,
Mhm.
because the point is moot now because it's dead. But for some reason, even though I cast spiritual armament at 3rd level, I thought it's only rolling 2d8 instead of 3d8 for damage. But we'll figure that out if I use it again. Yeah, the
Yeah.
damage button says 2d8. Huh. Weird. It should be. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's my fault. Because heightened is +2, so I'd have to cast it at
Oh
4th
yeah,
rank,
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
3rd.
yeah. I see.
That's my mistake. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
then I am going to.
it gives you an extra casting of it, so you know that.
Yeah.
But now you know. That brings up Curious Hungry Ghost. Which one's that? This one? Why was it slowed? Oh,
And
because it
so
used to be
much
the
for
thing.
my theory that they would go away once the big guy went away, but okay.
We're gonna step over here. Action 1.
Solid theory,
Action.
bastard ghost.
True.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they were exhausted, but they were also having a really awesome dance party for centuries. And now they're just hungry because they also haven't fed in centuries, presumably.
I get that.
Well, let's see. It fed on. It tried to feed on Crowley once before, and that didn't work.
Slurp, slurp.
I didn't want to do that. Oh well. So he's not. Let's see. Who's closer? 20, 20. Has. Oh, but Savath is still invisible, isn't he? That's right.
Yep.
We're going after Kana.
Aha. Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh no! Dang it! Not that one. Feed on the living. Kana, can I get a fortitude save? You resisted the first one. Can you do it again? It's only a 24. Jane.
Sorry. Do do do. Not so good this time.
Regular success. Target takes half damage.
Okay.
And the ghost regains HP equal to equal to the damage dealt. Regains 4. One, two, three. Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Can I do it again? Delay the effects for a minute. affected by only one delayed. Okay. Doesn't say it can't. Okay. Action. Well, you know what? It's not hurting at all. And Rodolph's already enfeebled for a minute. We're gonna try to touch Rodolph in the bad place. 12.
Yes, try.
Strike 2. Oh, shit. Fuck. See what happens when you taunt them?
I didn't taunt shit.
And I don't know. It feels bad in action for me. It's already fed on you once. Hit fish? Yay, it missed. Savath. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. You're still invisible. A couple of them kind of know you're around.
Why not try this?
Are you throwing it?
Yep.
That is hit.
Was that the right? I was just saying I hit the wrong button.
No, I was just checking.
Nope.
Hold on. Throwing 20. I just want to make sure. All right. Yeah. Takes 6. Why did it take 6? Oh. Immune to precision. Also resistant to all damage, except for force, ghost touch, vitality, so on. So
Fuck.
resist 5 all damage.
All right.
Ugh. Is that
Let's do
because they're
this.
dead?
Because they're ghosts.
Ah,
Action 2.
Technically, because they're
Action
spirits.
3.
That's a hit. $13 damage. That's a good hit.
Yep. And that was my last action, I believe. Because I threw 1, moved 2, attack 3.
Oh, okay. Kana. There's a lot of ghosts around here.
yes, there are. So I'm going to have Archimedes go flap, 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 and help out Rodolph.
Pretty sure that counts as flanking.
I think now it does.
I'm pretty sure it does.
We'll find out.
Crowley had flanking. It's got flanking.
Ooh, a
Hard hit.
critical
And a
hit.
crit.
Nice. So 26 minus whatever.
5. Yep.
Okay, so that's Archimedes.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to do my sorry, I wonder, is there a way for me to re-roll my sorry, my spell, spiritual armament. There we go. Well, I guess it'll let me, right? Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
That's a hit.
And this is spirit damage, so it all goes through? No?
6. Resistant
Bummer.
to all damage except forest, ghost
I
types,
guess all
reptile,
damage is all damage.
yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure it's because it's a spirit creature. I don't know.
yeah, but
Yeah.
ghosts aren't immune or anything
No, they're
to
not immune.
spirit damage.
Yeah, but there's like a sub
But I guess
trait.
if it has damage reduction, it's damage reduction.
Yeah,
So,
it's not immunity. Oh, it's weird.
okay. Well, hey, got some damage in, so that's good.
Action 3.
Action 3, I think I'll throw Crowley a guidance. Oh wait, I have to target him, sorry. Do.
Got it. There you go. Guidance. Whoop.
There you go. Thank you.
Right off. There's a ghost in your face. And
I'm just gonna face bolt him in the face.
she's touched you a few times. Not nice. Very much not nice.
Very not demure.
Mm-hmm.
Very not
Mine-
mindful.
Mind this.
Exactly.
31 is a hit. $14 damage.
I will use my last action to blood ward myself against the undead.
Okay. Oh, my table's
Because
doing
I
something.
need every little bit that I can get.
Mm-hmm. And we've shown pretty consistently, even just tonight, that like those little +1s, +2s can make a big difference.
Yes, they can.
Do this, drop it on you. You said undead.
Yes.
Save. There you go. Brings up tired ghost. Start off by seeking. Not rolled off. Why is it rolled off? Let me see here. Skip your stealth DC is a 31. She rolled a 33. Regular success. You're hidden, but you're not undetected, but you are still hidden.
Okay.
Just like there's mechanical things for it. So it knows you're over there. Crowley hasn't attacked the tired ghost yet. Oh, you guys are also no longer fascinated because the elemental thingy is gone. So, you know what? Feed the living. Feed on the living. Sorry. Can I get a fortitude save, please?
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, let me do this. Flat check. It doesn't. It can't get you.
Oh, okay.
It reaches out to try to touch you and just misses you.
Okay, so I still need to fortitude save or no?
You do not.
Okay.
but it will try to it will try to ghostly touch you, and also misses you twice.
Woohoo! Hooray for being invisible.
Crowley, this ghost has turned away from you and is sitting there like swiping at nothing or at the air.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna, slap. Open.
That's a critical hit because you're flanked. You're flanking.
Yay!
I don't know if the ghost can survive that. It cannot.
All right, one. I guess second action, I'm gonna go here.
Did you even have to move? I thought. Oh no, that's.
Oh, diagonal, that would be 15, yeah.
But I think for reach it counts 2 squares out. For the first 10 feet, reach counts 2 squares no matter
Ah,
what. It's if you move or if they're at a third square and you only have 15, it doesn't count the third square.
gotcha. But, I miss.
Miss. Yep. So 1, 2. Okay.
Oh. Oh, finally
Curious
got my hips
ghost.
pop. I've been laying on the floor between turns, just stretching it out.
Ah.
That's why it takes me a bit to get to the computer sometimes. Like, oh shit, get back up. Oh, that felt so good. It's like you get the little high pitched back pops, the little kick, and then you just get a thunk right on the hip.
Yeah, I keep meaning to get one of those roller things.
Can I get a fortitude save, please?
Really?
Mm.
Why?
Because you're living. Regular success.
I don't feel like it.
So half of this. They don't have a whole lot of options for who to feed on.
Oh, that's true.
They regain 6. Back to full.
Okay.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Not crazy. They're not crazy about this whole flanking thing. Oh.
Hey, you're the one who went
Balls.
over there.
Is it when they start their turn or whenever when they first enter? Nick.
For stagnate time,
Mm-hmm.
it's when you enter it.
Okay. Any creature that begins its turn in the area must attempt a will save. Well, Archimedes did more damage to her. Gonna hit Archimedes. Not for much. Can she tumble through? Yeah, I mean, technically. We'll go for a tumble through. Nope.
Really?
I don't think Archimedes has reactive strikes yet, right?
I
Okay.
don't think so.
So a second hit. Strike. And to hit.
How dare? How dare you bite my bird? Oh, you know what?
Ooh,
Wait.
damage.
Does that work for undead creatures?
Ghostly touch? Yes.
Yes. Ah, damn it.
Not feed on the living, because Archimedes is not living.
Yeah, because he's skeletal.
Mm-hmm. Saveth.
All right. So we only got those two left.
Yep.
So I guess I'm gonna one
Zoop. Mm-hmm.
and two.
Nice.
That's a critical hit.
Hell yeah.
Stab.
So many dice. 54 damage becomes still
It
42
does
damage.
7.
It's still 42 damage. I mean, you missed out on 12 points, which is pretty good.
So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
And no. Oh,
Hit because
only
they're
because
off
of that.
guard.
Awesome. So 10 damage probably. Right.
5 and
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, I guess you're right.
It's basically like I think it's your second set of 2d6 if you explode it out. Bing bang boom.
Yeah, well.
Kana.
And
Okay.
that's my third action.
This ghost is off guard until the start of Savath's next turn.
Okay, so
Skip, if you
given
crit with your
how
rapier, they're off guard until the start of your next turn, no matter what. Just as a point.
let me make sure that I have the right one targeted.
Mhm.
Since Savath just whacked that one, but good, I'm gonna go after that one.
Stay where you're at. You also have flanking. Heck, you can move up one and still have flanking. You guys have this thing surrounded. Critical hit.
Critical hit, nice.
Curious Hungry
Oh, I
Ghost
guess double.
takes 2. Oh, wait.
Double
Sorry.
that. It should be 14.
Yep. Double. Takes 9 and destroyed.
Okay. Yay. Then Archimedes will go after the other one.
Mhm.
Uh,
Not looking
Chomp. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll twice.
good. First one hit.
Well, they're both a
Second
hit,
one hit.
so.
Yeah. Counting map, second one hits. So they both hit.
Oh, they both hit? Okay. So.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. And that's the second one.
And they're destroyed.
Yay!
Yay, destroyed. Then after about a minute, the thingy goes away. There we go. So, getting a quick look around, the only thing, I mean, there's some instruments left around in here, but otherwise, there's that mask that kind of dropped near or where the melody was at. Ugh.
Ugh.
Rodolph will go and pick it up.
Just gonna walk up and raw dog touch it.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, this is new. Post to chat. There we go. Arcana, nature, religion, occultism.
See which one's my best option here.
Oh, interesting.
Rodolph, you'll be able to figure out what this thing is. That's a weird auto identity. I don't know. Okay.
Or I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. Oop, there you go.
So this is a persona mask. What it is, it's this heart-shaped mask that looks like a smiling greater persona made from solidified music. Despite covering the entire face, uh, this alabaster mask does not hinder your vision or other senses. It gives you a +2 item bonus to performance while acting, orating, performing comedy, singing. Once a day, you can. If you fail a performance, you can re-roll it for acting, orating, performing comedy, or singing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely not Rodolph, but interesting.
Do any of us actually use? Oh, okay, that's hilarious.
I like that.
Wait, what was that?
That was
critical
me
success on-
rolling a crit to heal Archimedes.
Well,
I mean, this is perfect for Scott's character, but
Yeah. Party skills. Savath's the only one that's trained in performance.
I
This
am a
doesn't really.
performer.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily consider Savath to be a performer, or definitely not like acting or orating or comedy or singing. But
I feel like this is getting sold when we get to the
I
capital.
was going to say we could just sell it.
Yeah.
Someone wants
Yeah.
it. Oh, well, so here's the question. Does this solve one of the riddles? Because wasn't there one about art something? I make art sad. I'm something.
No, it was related to the nature of the immortal. I seek the
There
wisdom of
was
the
one that
immortal.
was immortal, but one before that, the third
I
one
eat
was
the hearts of joy.
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
don't
was
think this
thinking
is.
that the dancers were happy and then they got sad, but maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think this is a key.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll just sell it.
it is a key. That great mysterious voice from beyond. It is a key.
Then I guess we won't sell it.
Well, you're not in the city anyway, so you can't sell it immediately.
Yeah. So, but we can't figure out where the north is. Well, you know what? Let's pull back the curtain and see if there are any doors or anything back there.
Well, there's a staircase.
Yeah, there's a whole staircase like out here.
Yeah, it's just to get up on the stage, though, right?
No.
No, in the lobby, the main hall. That's the hub for everything.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
I wasn't here for that. So
Back out here, there's a whole staircase right here. So, going up the stairs.
Wait, for some reason it's dark to me.
Yeah,
Is
the
it?
lighting just went screwy for everything.
Hold on. It's because I dragged everyone over. Oh, also because where you guys are at, you're in darkness.
Oh, hold on.
You've got a thing. Activate
Ah, I
light.
see.
There we go.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you can see.
Is north up on this map?
Yeah, generally.
Okay. Then I guess upstairs? Because the only thing north of where we are now is the front of the house.
Hmm.
All right then.
Going upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll do this. Moving everyone on up. There we go.
Wait, where did Archimedes go?
I'm getting there. Archimedes doesn't get
Okay.
dragged with the party token.
Uh,
I had the dumbest moment with the party token. There's some maps that will like automatically bring people to the next map if they step on like an area.
Yeah, it's region controls.
Yeah, I did that, and then I let them out of the party sheet, and one person, when they randomly got
Just
placed around it,
whoop.
landed back on the thing and went to the previous map. I'm like, wait, shit, hold on, let me just yoink you back.
Mm-hmm. So in here, there's another shadow curtain, and there's a door to the east and west. You're up on the second floor. You can actually kind of look out. Some windows looking over the rest of the house.
hmm.
But there's a door to the east and a door to the west, and a shadow curtain.
I'm assuming that shadow curtain is the south, but I don't know. What do folks think?
Don't overthink it.
Uh,
I'll say this:
We got to put them.
don't overthink it. Yeah, that's
We,
it.
we got to put the mask on the. I bet you we got to put the mask on the.
oh, I didn't see the figures. Yeah, like what
Yeah.
happens if we try to put it on the?
Oh, you kind of go up to that northern statue and put the mask on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the curtain will drop. And now there's just that trail of shadowy essence.
Oop it.
Oh, and chest.
Oh, is that more shadow essence?
Yeah, this grand hall is split by curtains of shadow, one behind the other. Large landscapes adorn the wall, but the paintings are so dark it's impossible to see what they really represent. Once you guys walk up here with a torch and drop that first shadow curtain, you can see these are landscape paintings. Largely kind of like of the surrounding area. Probably when there was a little bit more vegetation, it wasn't before all the shadow essence set in, but you could probably sell these for a fair bit. Specifically, there's 4 of them with value of 480 gold. These are treasure items. They're 120 apiece.
Fuck yeah, we're in Mario. We're in Mario 64 now. Let's jump through a painting.
There you go.
But now you guys have options again. East door, west door, southwest door?
Rodolph's gonna listen at the southwest door, see if he can hear any signs of worrisome activity.
So it's just curtain down here?
Mm-hmm. Another curtain you can't get through. Listen to
Okay.
that door. There's
We all float down here.
Yeah.
there's no sound in there. Like no scratching, no movement. Kind of stick your head down to like the keyhole and try to look under the door. No sense of light inside of there.
Yeah, I have to lean real far. Yeah, in that case, Rodolph's just gonna open up the door.
Should we check it for traps first?
There's not. So as you
Sorry,
all
I've
get,
been traumatized by a DM that used to love to trap every fucking door.
oh yeah,
Nah.
no. I'll often let you guys know. I'll let you know if there are some trapdoors in there, or at least ask, "Are you touching it?" kind of thing. I'll give you like the usual DM warnings. So as Kana's torchlight kind of wayfinder light washes into this room, you can see there's an ebony desk carved with, from across the room, some type of strange glyphs standing on that western wall. Underneath a small painting of this bald human, uh, Vadrani from looking at it from a distance. He's got this fairly serene smile on his face. In the painting, he's wearing these simple robes with eye shaped with an eye-shaped outlet or amulet around his neck. The same robes and pendant are actually on hooks to the south wall. Both of them are incredibly old, so like they're actually hanging right here.
I wonder if we got to put those on the south statue then, or the statue by this door.
Oh.
Yeah, because that does seem, like marks of wisdom kind of thing. But um, is there a check to read those glyphs or to try to recognize them?
Uh, Going into the room. Let's see.
Yeah,
Just gonna step over Rodolph.
yeah.
As you kind of get into the room, you get a little bit better view. You can see there's a few books sitting on that desk. It looks like one of them is actually open, but you can see just from across the room two other books. Uh, as you kind of approach, the two of them are labeled "Fastings as Purification." Another one's labeled "Conditions of the Spirit," and the third one,
Third one is flagellation in you.
the third one's a little tough to tell. Like you flip it over to kind of look at the spine to see like what the name is, and there's no name, but there's a key illustrated on the spine. I flip it open. You kind of look through a couple of pages. It has several parables about Aurori with detailed drawings. Uh, the title page, there's no names, only the words "illuminated by Balji" in small, precise, clean letters.
Eliminated by what?
Illuminated by Balji. Balji.
Algae.
I'll
Okay,
say Balji
Oh,
that
because
was
it
what
like
I
makes
didn't
me
like
catch.
laugh less.
like someone decorated it.
Something, yeah.
Um, and if I flip through it, like what are the images that are in it?
Give me a religion check. Kana. So Aurori's an interesting deity. Aurori's thought to have once been mortal and basically achieved divinity. Some of his edicts are like he's concerned with history, knowledge, self perfection. Aurori's like the god of monks,
Oh. Hmm.
about self perfection and that type. Moving the body, or hone your body and mind, kind of move into a more perfect state. And flipping through, there's like a fabric bookmarker, a little strip of fabric in there. And kind of flipping to that, it's like, oh, that's interesting. Okay. And it includes parables that go into detail about Vatalarana vampires, their thirst for emotions and memories, their weaknesses. even how they can sometimes inadvertently impart their condition with careless plundering of a victim's mind.
Hmm. I'm gonna take note of all the weaknesses and whatnot, because that might prove to be useful later.
Is there a reason I keep having little chests pop up around the screen now?
That's because I'm doing it.
Okay.
These are like little
I've just never seen it do.
spots.
Like,
I,
how
I've
do
just never
you
seen it do that before.
Yeah, I usually just drop it into the
that
party sheet.
that's like a goodie you can pick up, but how do
Yeah.
you actually pick it up?
Double click on it.
There we go. Loot.
Mhm.
I want to be clear on something first. Rodolph has not actually entered the room.
Okay.
He is reading the aura of everything that he can see through the doorway.
Mhm.
Just to see what's magical, what might be of interest or dangerous.
So kind of looking around the room. There's definitely something magical in with that cloak or those hanging robes. It's not the robes themselves, but you're very much getting the sense there's something in there with them that is magical. Let's see. Read aura. I have to remember. Yeah, there's something magical in there with the cloaks, or with the cloak rather. What does it tell you?
Okay.
It's not illusory. Uh, it is not lower rank than your read aura. But yeah, there is definitely something magical over there.
Okay.
And it's
Um,
the amulet and the cloak is what's hanging up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rodolph is going to use his telekinetic hand to uh, reach within the robes and basically poke around until he can find a way to get at what he is sensing is giving off that magic and pull it out.
Looks to be this little what is supposed to be? There we go. It's this little ebon marionette.
Hmm.
That's not.
It's definitely magical.
I was gonna say that's not creepy at all.
Yeah, it was where I was going with it. I just couldn't remember the name, the word.
Yeah.
Identify. Rodolph, you do have a +2 with your read aura. I think it's +2, right?
Yes. He is going to draw it just shy of crossing the threshold and just hold it with his telekinetic hand, kind of turn it this way and that as he
Mhm.
attempts to identify it.
That's a critical success.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
This is an ebon marionette. That's actually the name of the item. It's this puppet carved out of ebony wood and affixed to like these violet, purplish strings for easy manipulation. They say once a day when you activate this thing and envision a specific creature within 40 feet, you can force the creature to mimic a single action you make with the puppet. It's a voodoo puppet.
Love it.
You can command the creature to throw down a weapon, run away, attack an ally. It has to make a DC 28 will save or be forced to follow the command as its first action on its next turn. Yeah, it's a voodoo puppet. You can sustain the activity for a minute. Each time you do, they get another. You can give a separate command, but it's still against the same target. And you can do that once a day.
All right.
Hmm.
Sweet.
If you do sustain the activation, sustaining the activation has no effect if the creature already has a command, so you can't dictate more than one of its actions per turn. So you spend an action, you force them to use an action.
Gotcha.
Potentially very handy.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Rodolph will pull the marionette to him and set about stowing it.
Should we look more into that eye amulet in the robe, maybe? Or
There wasn't anything magical about it.
Well, as much as
Wisdom of the Immortals.
as much as the description matches, it is not the Eye of Agamemnon.
Yeah, Wisdom of the Immortals makes me think it's the books.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mhm.
thinking.
yeah,
I figure we can keep the bookmark, which is the thing that has the information about the.
No, the bookmark was marking in the book.
Oh, okay.
It
Well,
was just like
what
oh,
page was
yeah.
it marking in the book?
Information about Vatalorana vampires.
and
Oh, okay.
that's what Tavia is now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I will just commit that. K- Does that put it in our bestiary thing?
Let me see. I will put it in here. She's not in combat right now, so that won't work.
Vitalorana Emergent we have.
Mm-hmm. I'm working on it. Hold on.
Okay.
I feel like the book with the key embossed on it has to be something.
Probably. I just want to not lose that information for when inevitably we have to fight Tavia. So,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say I'll do this. Nope, that's vampire spawn. Vatalorana emergent. It will get you weaknesses, resistances, immunities. Its core stats. It won't necessarily get you specific actions. It will tell you mental rebirth. There we go. It won't tell you skills, but it'll tell you just about everything else.
okay, that's fine.
Coven. There we go.
So, if I take the books over to the remaining shadow thing here and like touch them to the shadow, whatever we did downstairs, does that do anything?
One sec.
I'm betting they got to go to the statues. It feels
Well,
very Zelda.
yeah, downstairs we had that
Downstairs,
you
it was just
actually
touching.
touched them to the curtain,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
but here, yeah, you're right. Like the statues seem to have more, so I don't know.
The thing with the statues is there are, at least as far as we can tell, there are 2 curtains, 3 statues. So I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I took the curtain down from. It's supposed to be touch it. It's like, I don't feel like having you guys sitting there and do a guessing check. So
Eh,
that's more what that was.
Hmm.
hmm.
I'm gonna count that book basically as like 2 critical successes. So you got a whole bunch of information about Vatalorana vampires.
Oh, nice.
I like the sound the shadow curtain makes.
Oh yeah, that. I also like that, like the way the sounds are set. Like if you get closer to it, you hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's she at? There she is. Okay. Okay. So going straight to the shadow curtain. Not worrying about the other 2.
Well, no, that's
Up to you. You don't have, either way.
there's
There's a
wait,
door
there's
here.
the door over here, right?
Uh-huh. There's the door
And
over here.
then is there another one? Oh, and then there's that one.
Yep.
Well, might as well do this one since we're on this side. I'll listen.
Yeah, same thing. No sound.
Open it.
Oh, you're no longer enfeebled too. That's right. So looking in here, this wide room has several old shields hanging from the walls, and 2 suits of armor standing on the south wall, with lances in one hand each. In the center of the room, there's a stone cylinder displaying this kind of shadowy scimitar in the center. And it's just like
Let me just
from the
run on
old.
in there and pick that thing up.
It is very much. This is absolutely an armory.
Yeah, I'll wave to Rodolph and say, it might be time for read aura again.
Rodolph is going to look at the curtain behind him, and then back at that door, and then trudge over.
It's like so
Sorry, I'm a
close.
completist. In particular, that scimitar, I'm guessing, you know.
When I look over the room with Read Aura, what pops?
The entire room.
Let's see.
I think it's got a range of 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet range.
What is it? 30 feet range?
Yes.
I'm gonna say you can see everything of import in there. Those 2 lances, magical, +1 striking. One of the shields is magical. And what did they say was a scimitar?
Yep.
The
An
scimitar is
ebon
magical.
scimitar, I think you said.
A shadowy scimitar.
That's it.
The
Still means
shadowy
black.
scimitar inside of this like pedestal, whatever it is. It's very much magical.
I wonder if the scimitar doesn't open up the next curtain. But I ain't touching it.
So
Yeah.
I am only picking up the 2 lances, the 1 shield, and the scimitar. There's like nothing that might hint at spirit activity in there.
Let me see.
Yeah, I just don't trust something that's labeled
Yeah.
shadowy.
Oh,
It's
part of
floating
me-
on a pedestal. That is absolutely Indiana Jones energy.
yeah, that's why. Well, that's why my next thing I was going to say is I would like to check the pedestal for traps before we pick that up.
Yeah, I would say
Is that-
you probably pick up that the pedestal is magical as well.
Okay.
Yeah, nope.
All right, so we got to make sure that the bag weighs the same as the scimitar before we swipe the scimitar and put the bag down.
Yeah, unfortunately, the scimitar weighs nothing, so
And yeah, I said the lances are +1 striking. Yeah.
do we know what the value of something like that would be? Like, is it
gold.
worth schlepping out of here?
Maybe
Plus-
probably if you stuff them in a bag of holding.
+1 striking, 100 gold each.
This is when we need Roger.
You guys have a plus. You guys have a bag of holding.
Who's carrying it, though?
I think you technically have 2 of them.
I have
Rodolph-
one.
sleeves and storage.
Yeah, I think Rodolph and either Savath.
I think I have
or
one.
Just the party loot.
How much bulk are there?
Yeah, I've got a spacious pouch.
Yeah, you've got a Type 1 bag. I think Rodolph has a Type 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Type 1, I think, is 25 bulk. Type 2 is 50? Yeah.
Rodolph is going to scan the room, and his gaze is going to fall upon that pedestal for several moments.
Uh-huh.
I would not advise touching anything in there until we have completed what we set out to do.
That strikes me as quite wise. Let's move on to the other room, and then we can drop the curtain.
And Rodolph is going to stride over the other door and peer inside with Redora.
Nothing magical. As the light kind of washes over, you can see there's the paint and wallpaper in this receiving room is all peeling away in these long strips that hang to the floor. There's shadows kind of clustered in a roughly humanoid shape just inside the door, kind of as you push it open. And this shadowy shape will. It's a little tough spot. It's like right here.
Okay.
Now you can see it. There you go.
Yeah.
This shape will not harden, but firm up a little. And it'll take note of you. It's this taller, aristocratic man in elegant clothing, and it'll kind of look to you. Welcome to Gristlehall. And it'll give this elegant bow and essentially fall back apart into shadows again. Looking at it, you get the sense this is more. It's not like a. It's not an illusory companion. It's more just like almost like a shadowy hologram, kind of like a.
I was gonna say he's sort of like
Yeah, it's like
the
an
welcome
automated door
wagon.
thing. Yeah, you walk
Yeah.
in, like if you guys, as anyone else approaches too, it'll form up and welcome to Gristlehall and drop back down.
Okay. That's a window I'm seeing out of, right?
Up here in the center, there are windows
Yes.
in
Whatever
here,
it was,
but there is
so
also
whatever it was, I could open and close it. I think it's a door.
up here is also a door.
Yeah, because there's that stairway, those stairways that kind of arched around when we first came in.
Yep,
I think those come up to these side rooms.
correct.
Okay.
Because if I'm looking out the window, I can see the
Stairs.
staircase
Yeah.
up here. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So since there's nothing of interest in here,
And we don't see anything south of this room. Like there's no doorway along this
Nope.
wall.
It pretty well matches up to where that ballroom was.
Oh, right, right. That was a
'Cause
double
that
height.
ballroom was like 35, 40 feet high.
Right, right. Okay. Well, shadow wall?
yep.
Oops. Ah! What the heck? Stop. Stop.
There you go. Oh, you dragged it too close
Okay.
to the edge and it jumped around, huh?
Yeah, it was jumping up and then jumping down and then whatever. So I will touch the book with the key on the spine to the shadow wall.
And another trail of shadow essence.
Okay.
Oh wow, the shadow essence is worth 160 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. I think it's a. What is it? It's a poison.
It's a
Poison.
component
Yeah.
or something.
Injury poison. So like you could coat your weapon with this and stab somebody with it, or you can put it in their
So-
drink and they can consume it.
Oh, the loot button doesn't work for me. So
No,
You can just
you.
drag it into your inventory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just drag it right over to your token.
Useless against undead, but if anything's living, it will horribly hurt them.
Yes.
user skip lacks permission to update token in parent scene.
There you go. I got it.
You don't have permission for you.
Which is weird. You should have, but whatever. I got it.
Not allowed to use your own hands.
Right.
Knit.
Oh, now I am the chest. That's cool.
Hit refresh. Yeah. There you go.
So this is a doorway
It is
here.
a door. Yep.
There's a left and a down door.
Is there a down
I
door?
feel like down door is boss.
Oh yeah, the
Probably.
2 doors on the west wall, northwest and southwest.
Oh wait,
Is it-
wait, never mind. That wall thingy right there looked like the little door icon
Oh
for
yeah,
a second.
Yeah,
It is not. It is a
door
pillar.
icons right here.
Yep.
Oh hey, Creak
I was clicking.
slam.
I was clicking next to it, trying to make it ping.
Uh-huh.
By the way, in doing all this, have our gems recharged? Oh wait, does Rodolph even have one?
Yeah, is Rodolph healed up? Because
I have heal. I was going to battle medicine him a minute ago, but I don't know if I can.
I wouldn't worry about battle. Use battle medicine in combat. You can treat
Yeah,
wounds. That's different.
treat wounds. I did treat wounds him.
It's worn
That's
off.
what I meant with treat wounds.
If you guys are kind of going slow, taking your time, I'd say it's worn off by now. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Stop stabbing me.
Stabby, stabby.
And that's actually, yeah, that's what happens.
The goblin's just like, hey, look, you look hurt. Stab.
Are you still really hurt? Because I have plenty of heal spells that I could use.
I'm at I'd say 2/3.
Then let me slap you with the heal then.
Hey, Savath, can I get a D8?
Oh god.
How much did you hurt him for?
Oh dear.
Fucking A.
Goblin just goes, oh, I could fix that. And just shakes you in the fucking leg.
Yeah, Rodolph isn't even paying
Oh, wait.
attention. Like I imagine nobody says anything, so that just tries to do something. And
Sorry, you don't do any damage, but it is a failure. It was a hard one, which drops it because it would have been a success. It drops down to a regular failure. Okay. So,
All right.
There, you're healed for 28.
basically full.
and make sure I hit the right button.
Let's make that
There
20.
we go. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, your DC, your skill is high enough now for Savath that you won't do any damage. It's just you won't necessarily like if you roll a hard one, then it's a flop.
Yeah, but now with assurance,
Mm-hmm.
I can do the
I think it's like 2d8 plus 20 or plus 10.
the expert one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without ever failing.
Yeah.
So
So what you're saying is you should always let Kana do it.
Also, I have a 10-minute recharge instead of an hour, so
Yeah.
I can just
Understood.
spam treat wounds on people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
It's
I
good.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
mean, I guess I could have stabbed him with the skeletal claw instead.
Yeah.
Pop
Uh,
up an undead creature that follows us around afterwards.
so north door or south door, or I guess shadow door, armory. You already looked in the armory.
Yeah, this is
Well,
the only
I think
room that.
shadow door first, and then we'll worry about the armory, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
Listen first?
I mean
Yeah.
it's open already, isn't it?
Oh,
No,
Nope.
no, not yet. I mean, it's been opened a couple of
Oh,
times,
the
but not
table's just
officially.
remembering what I've
Yeah.
peeked. Okay.
yeah.
So, kind of listening in, you can hear movement in there, and it sounds like somebody kind of muttering to themselves. Like, there's information
great.
in here somewhere. He has to have left something.
Is this a voice
Hmm.
we recognize?
It's
Mm,
the old man from scene 7.
give me society.
Okay.
I think
All
society.
of us
Let's
who
see.
just rode off.
Uh, everyone but Crowley could, or whoever's listening at the door, most notably, would be doing.
Okay. Well, I'm probably not gonna get it, but you never know. Oh,
Now I just see it's like 3 people stuck up to the door. What?
wait, do we recognize that name? That voice?
Oh,
We're
Kana.
gonna look
I
like the
take
Three
that back.
Stooges
Kana
coming around
wouldn't
a
have.
corner.
Kana wouldn't recognize this voice. You came in after.
Oh,
That's
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
It sounds
Maybe
feminine.
we should run back and get that shadow scimitar.
Rodolph, it sounds a little raspy, but he it could be Iron Tavia. Sounds kind of familiar. You only heard she only talked to you
Unknown.
for a few minutes before you stomped her, and then her house tried to eat you. But
Rodolph is gonna freeze up and he's just gonna start frantically waving behind him, both in a bid for everybody's attention and also like quiet down, quiet down. And he's going to whisper, "It's her. Iron Tavia's inside."
Oh,
and kind of
Do we still have that eyeball thing that we can like roll through? And
as you hear stuff moving around, like she's kind of talking to herself. Eventually, she's gonna kind of stop for a second. You can come in anytime.
Fuck off.
bitch.
She has precise thought sense 100 feet.
What
God
the
damn
hell?
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
we are so fucked.
like
Oh
she
my
just
god.
has a precision perception of thought. Like she can hear you
Okay, so
think.
I'm gonna immediately start thinking of all of the most personal things that have ever happened to me, all my traumatic
Oh,
events,
there he is.
everything, just to piss her off.
oh, is it like those things where they were supposed to keep running through like the labyrinth and tunnels and come out one at a time? That if you told them something,
Yeah, she's like the senior version of those junior
uh,
thought vampires, I guess.
The emergence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if Savath was doing a listen check or a society check with everyone listening, you'd be over here somewhere.
Well,
I
I'm gonna
moved
walk.
after it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk in
Yeah.
Yeah, and
'cause,
she's
I
very much
mean,
just like, come inside.
Uh, uh, chook. Squeeze through.
And we'll hold
I'll
on.
just
Let
gotta
me
go
go
front and
here so
center.
I can flap, 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 flap. Oh, it collides with the wall. Of course it does, because it's too big to go through the door.
It's got to squeeze through.
Yeah.
It folds its wings in,
What is
Thick.
Archimedes now?
He is large.
Oh, okay. I thought
He's a large skeletal owl.
I'm
Or rather,
to be
does
clear,
anyone
Rodolph is not
go?
moving from where he is.
Okay.
No, Rudolph is gonna stay outside.
like I was trying to stay out too.
Nope.
Crowley's fine with just being front and center because
Yeah, like
Savath and
I'll hang
Rodolph
with you.
cannot both occupy the same square. Is everyone
So
figured
we
out what
hear
they
you've
want?
been talking smack about us.
So as you come in, the ceiling in this room, it rises up to a dome. There are no windows in here. Underneath of it is this tattered round rug that she's standing on with these overlapping circles of like silvery thread. There's low shelves all the way around the room's perimeter that have these dark colored crystals on them. Empty incense holders, various like globules of shimmering shadow are all basically on display. There's even a kind of scattered around. It looks like they were almost tossed. There's a few books that are so old that just like you can see like where the spines are sagging or the pages have been torn apart. And she's sitting here, Iron Tavia, sitting cross-legged on this tattered rug with what looks to be like some type of journal or notebook that she's still just kind of flipping through. And she'll kind of look up and it took you all long enough to get up here. What do you want?
Hmm.
all right, Crowley's urge to be a bitch is kicking in. He's just gonna sneer like seeing her and oh, to be honest, I don't know what you looked like before, but even for your kind, you have had to have let yourself go.
Talk about a bon mot.
And she's gonna
Boom.
kind of like cock her head to one side and keep cocking it. And it's gonna get like that. You're gonna hear like bones pop in her neck. And her head's
Could be
gonna
like
kind of
Filbert's wife
settle.
from Rocko's Modern Life.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna quite do like full upside down demonic possession thing, but it is gonna get like a very unnatural angle.
Beyond 90-degree turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Archimedes is gonna do the same thing with his owl head. So you're not the only one who can do that.
Sweetie, that's not helping.
You.
Just Tavia with her fucking deck.
And she's gonna kind of point to the door or past Crowley to the door with this kind of long bony finger with this pretty ugly black nail at the end of it. I recognize you somewhere from before. It's all fuzzy, hazy. I know you.
When he's indicated, Rodolph's lips pull back from his teeth, just in like a little hiss. But he does step through the door. What happened to you? How did you become what you are?
That's what I want to know. I fell in the cottage, and I woke elsewhere with memories not my own. But I was able to understand the magic that brought me there, and it made it send me back. The, the man who did this to me turned me into. Do you know what it is called? This?
I suspect the one who turned you knows more. Who is he?
I only have a name. Kimnebi. Do, do you know what it is? And her face is gonna kind of flicker between almost a smile and a snarl.
Nebby.
Isn't he the guy whose house we went to with the haunts?
Nope.
The patron or whatever he was called?
Kanebi's the guy whose robes we just saw and pickpocketed.
Oh.
You give me a society check. Do you recognize the name?
You know, I'll think back on that.
It's a pretty low check.
Where's my
Yeah.
button?
Yeah.
Where is it? Right there.
Rolled off. As soon as she mentions the name Kimnebi, you'll recognize it in a heartbeat. So there's the Bloodlords. And there's the Ghost King Geb. And then there's the Ghost King's he'd be essentially the prime minister. He is the top Bloodlord and essentially the Ghost King's right hand.
Oh.
So he's the one who turned her?
She's claiming.
That's how we became best friends with Tavia.
Rodolph's eyes are going to widen significantly, and he steps up next to Crowley.
As you recognize
Describe him to me.
Yeah, as you recognize this, she's going to continue. He turned me into this after the work we did for him.
Hmm.
He conned my sisters. He pays for this. Do you know where I can find him?
I have a proposal. Come with us to the capital. Testify that Kinebi altered you, put you into service lied to you. We will see Kinebi brought low.
And you'll see, like, as you're talking to her, she kind of twitches every now and then. Grabs at her head. No, there would be no time for talk. I was healthy once. I was full. Now he's just left me hungry.
Do you want to be whole again?
And she's gonna kind of reach over and throw one of these books at you, not as an attack, but just like throw it towards you. There's no being full again. I will
Do
find.
you wish to...
I will find my sisters, and we will make him pay. I will find who hurt them.
He hurt your sisters. Your sisters are dead because of him.
Then so will he. He'll die too.
If you want to see him dead, then come with us.
Is there anything I can do to aid Rodolph, like, to persuade her to do this? I
Rodolph, give me a sense motive as you're kind of trying to, I don't know, talk her down? That seems like the wrong word. Convince her. Before I have you, like, roll a convincing check. You get the sense that she is not in a position to be convinced of anything right now. Play your cards right? Wrong? I don't know. And you'll make it out of here alive. She's you get the sense she's not going to come with you, at least not willingly. And as far as bringing her forcibly, I hope you have strong ropes.
hmm.
I have a magical rope. I can
I've got
split
a
into
jar of
multiple
dirt.
pieces.
So when Rodolph determines that she is not going to tag along,
No.
Remind me again. The capital of Geb is Mekatar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rodolph is going to close his eyes, take a deep breath in and out, and regard Tavia once more. If you want Kinebi for yourself, the only way you're going to get at him is in his home in Mekatar. That is where he has returned.
Finally, something useful. I think. I think I'll go there now. Where? and she'll start to almost ask questions, but pause to almost recenter herself to regain some semblance of control. It is a long travel, and I'm so very hungry. The shadows here empty. There's no. She'll kind of manipulate the air a little bit. Meat to their thoughts. You
are not the best source of nourishment for you nearby. But I can tell you where you may find nourishment.
no.
Very close.
You're the only. No, I don't think. I don't think you'll be leading me anywhere. And before we go into combat, I think we're going to end it there for today. Or before she goes 100% aggressive. 'Cause you'll see as she kind of sets whatever she was holding aside and stands up and almost like a fighter getting ready. You see they kind of limber up a little bit, and she's going to kind of roll her shoulders and her joints, and like every move she makes, you just hear all these bones kind of cracking as all of her joints pop. I think I'll eat first. That will put you guys into combat for next time.
Oh, boy.
No.
Yay!
Just gonna pump before I forget.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. I think we mentioned it before. Couple of people are gone for or have stuff for Thanksgiving, so that would make our
Shit, now I really want to play on Thanksgiving weekend.
I think that makes our next one December 14th, it looks like.
Okay.
So, yay.